from Ronin074's workshop, Painting the Land Shark, Whip Tutorial. Hey friends, welcome back. Today's episode is the work-in-progress painting tutorial for the Land Shark, the first miniature from the Eternal Siege. Today, it's all about bringing it to life with paint, texture, and light. Section 1. Tools and Setup. So let's start with the gear. For this project, I used for the first time my new airbrush rig, the Galeri Mobius, my 2mm airbrush, and the GT918 compressor. And I've got to say, I was really impressed. The Mobius was light but heavy enough to feel its presence in my hand, giving me a steady airbrushing tool, reliable and perfect for detailed airbrushing. No bulky cables, no uneven airflow. Only the water filter was a bit in the way, but this my choice. The GT918 gave me consistent pressure, super quiet operation, and precise control. Ideal when you're working on delicate gradients. Its auto-tank refilling operation is really convenient. The only downside here was the excessive vibration on my work desk when the compressor automatically enters in operation, but this was easily solved by placing the compressor on the ground. Together, they made this one of the smoothest painting experiences I've ever had. Fast, efficient, and fun. Section 2. Base coat and tones. I started with a zenithal priming technique. This helps simulate natural lighting and gives you a visual guide for where highlights and shadows should go when painting. It's especially useful for techniques like glazing, contrast paints, or speed painting, as the underlying values guide the final look. With the Land Shark, it also helped to blend both the metallics and the skin tones better naturally. Then I moved to the airbrushed turquoise base, fading it into lighter blue and soft grey to white toward the belly and end of the feet and undertail. This gave that natural shark readability, while keeping it visually tied to the ancient Celestium myth. I also glazed in faint green-blue hues toward the sides, just enough to keep the hide looking alive under certain light angles. Section 3. Metallic Fusion and Celestium Effect. Next came the Celestium fusion to the organic skin, the heart of the piece. I painted them using gradient transitions, sky blue gunmetal to sky blue to near black at the edges. The goal was to simulate that fusion between metal and flesh. Wherever the Celestium touches organic tissue, I made sure the glow looked like it was just under the skin, pulsing faintly and reflecting on the metallic parts. Section 4. Details and weathering. Then came the fun part, weathering. I used very thin glazes and stippling to add micro scratches and patina. The idea was to make the creature look like it's been through hell, scarred, ancient, yet still deadly. A bit of organic cracking and discoloration on the hide helped sell that prehistoric feel, tying it into the Eternal Siege aesthetic. Blue and black ink washes helped define every scale and crack the Land Shark has on its hind. They were dry brushed and highlighted with sky blue and a final thin pure white layer to pick out every detail of each individual scale. The gills got warm pink-red tones before black washes, to give the pinkish red organic feel that sometimes shows through the gill of real shark, thus reinforcing the gill section on the neck section of the Land Shark and at the same time reinforcing the shark idea as well. I dry brushed the teeth from brown to pure white for contrast, and keep reinforcing the jaws idea I am sure every viewer as in his mid of the shark. Section 5. Basing and final touches. For the base, I kept it grounded, literally. Soft, sandy browns, shaded with orange and black inks and subtle dry brushing of kachi and final white. This gives the idea of soft desert or mud-like terrain from which the Land Shark can easily burst out and ambush its prey. A central crater was kept darker in tone in contrast with the main base colors to make it stand out and show its depth. This to reinforce the idea the Land Shark has just burst out of the ground and that it is a subterranean creature. A few skulls here and there, just as a reminder. This thing is a predator. Closing. And that's it, friends. the first miniature of the Eternal Siege fully painted and ready for war. If you enjoyed this breakdown, drop a like and comment what kind of creature or saint you'd like to see next. Your feedback shapes where this universe evolves next. See you soon for the next Ashen Whispers. And remember, forged from the stars, tempered by tears, bloodied in hell. Have a great week